Hi, it's me, Jim, again. Today, what I'm going to do, I have this guitar here. It's a Harmony H162. It's from 1964. Has tortoise shell binding. Well, it's probably plastic, but it looks like tortoise. Um, and what we're going to do, I got this at a flea market many years ago. It's all mahogany, I think. Top is, I guess that's spruce. But it's in pretty, it's in decent shape. It had a mixture of strings on it. When I bought it, it didn't make any sense. I just cut them off. The pick guard was inside the guitar. We'll have to glue that on then. But anyway, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how I take a neck off a guitar. I'm not saying this is the way everybody does it, but I don't know. This is the way I do it. So here we go. So the first thing we got to do is get this piece of part of the fingerboard off of the body that's glued on there. So we got to get that off. So what I do, I have this little doodad here. I'm not sure what it says it's a heat sealing tool. Looks like a little skinny iron of some sort. And yeah, here's the box. Heat sealing tool. I got it at a thrift store for apparently $2 many years ago. But what we're going to do is we're going to heat this area up here, get that glue to let go. And then I'm going to, where are my tool is? There's my little spatula doodad. We're going to get under there, pry that off, hopefully without breaking anything. And then while it's hot, I got to get that fret off, because that's where the dovetail's in there. So we want to drill a couple of holes once we get that fret out to put my heat probes down in. So anyway, let's get this iron thing going. And I turn it up to number 2 usually. That's pretty good. And you just sit it on there. Usually take this roll of masking tape and put it under there to keep the handle up. So that's going to heat up. And I'm doing this video, and this is in real time. I don't do editing on videos. I don't know how to do that. I don't have a program or whatever. So this is going to be real time. So you'll be able to see like how long it actually takes. What is it? 11. It's 11:45 in the morning here. And eventually that'll get hot. It's warm. Just sit that on there. Very precise instruments I use. At some point, it'll get hot enough that I'll be able to get under an edge here without scratching everything. And then I'm not sure if this neck's been reset before or not. Doesn't look like a factory neck joint to me, but I don't know. just in case somebody stuck some glue around these edges. I'm just going to spray a little, just a tiny bit of water there just in case. Because what people do sometimes when the necks start coming away, they try to jam glue in there or in here. And it doesn't really do it. It's not going to hold it. I don't know why people do that. They probably don't understand. But anyway, eventually, I smell it getting warm, so yeah, it's hot. I guess I'll give it a couple of minutes. And then, like I said, once we get this off, just get it unglued, and I gotta get that fret, not the one right at the body, but the next one that has to come out. Like I said, to drill the holes, because that's where the dovetail is in there. Man, that's on there. Holy crap. Aha. Got an edge in there. Looks like fun, right? Man, they glued that son of a bitch on there. They did not want that to come off. Let's try this other side. Am I in the way? Sorry. Stay on there. That is hot. All right, let's try turning that off. All right, I think I got it all. It wiggles a little bit. I should have. I think that's it. All right, next, I'm gonna get this fret out. I think a lot of people they take a soldering iron, warm up that fret, but since I just had that heater on there, usually that's enough to help get it out. And there we go. So, fingerboard's loosened up. I think that's all right. Yep. What the hell? All right. I'm coming. Had to get my drill and my long drill bit. So what we want to do is drill down in that slot. Dovetails in there. So you guess I usually go about halfway between the dot there. Ish. Don't want to go too deep. But you can feel it. Eventually it goes into nothing. All right, now we got holes. Now what we got is these little things. I think they're styrofoam cutters. Like this gets hot. Yeah, styrofoam cutters. I think that's what they're supposed to be. Got them on Amazon. And you just basically stick them down in there. Oh, I had another one somewhere. I have two. On smaller guitars, and I just did a, what do you call it, a tenor guitar. You know, if they smaller necks, smaller dovetails, then I just drill a hole in the middle. I mean, I could drill a hole in the middle for bigger guitars too, but I don't. This just seems to be easier. Gets them off quicker, I think. I hope. Okay. Now we just plug them in and turn them on. Oh shit. Before I do that, I got to put this S&M bondage device onto the guitar. Okay. Tighten that up a little bit. All right. Now that thing, when the neck loosens up, you tighten that and it pushes the dovetail out. It's very exciting. All right, now we'll put these back in. Turn them on. And now you wait. So that took me, let's see, 17 minutes to get the fingerboard off there. Drill the holes and get to this point. You know, and then you just stick it in there, and however long it takes, I don't know. But eventually, yeah, it's moving already. You can see it's wiggling a little bit. That's just from ungluing the fingerboard from the body there, because over time the necks loosen up and start to pull from string tension and all that stuff. So and that's why we have to do this. Oh shit. I usually mark the fret so I know which side is the bass side or whatever, but I forgot. I think it's this side. Just mark that with a magic marker. If you do this, just do it before you take the fret. All right, let's see what we got here. It's loose a little bit. And we'll just put a little, I don't want to crank this a lot, just enough to, just bring it up against it so it, isn't even hot yet. And it's getting hot up there. Not hot down there. And just in case, I have a feeling somebody stuck some glue in that joint there. There's not supposed to be any glue in there, but in case there is, that'll loosen it up a little bit. Oh yeah. All right. You guys can watch this. Let's see. It's 5 after 12, so I'm going to go see why the dog's barking. I have a feeling that she and the cat are doing something. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Did you miss me? The dog has an uncanny internal clock and knows when noon is when she gets a treat. And the cat just goes along with it. So I don't know where their treats are. My wife isn't here. She put them out somewhere and I can't find them. So we had some pieces of cheese. The animals love the cheese. All right, so back to this. Yeah, it's moving pretty good. A little more pressure on it here. It's coming up. I don't like to force it because I don't want to break anything. Oh yeah, it's coming off. Holy crap. Well, looks like it's coming up. Oh yeah, it's loosening up. Just put a little pressure on it, on this wing nut. Like I said, you don't want to go crazy. I just make it firm. It's moved up about 1/8 of an inch. I think I got it all off of there. Yeah, it seems like it's lifting. It's getting there slowly. Uh-oh. I think it's coming. It's slowly coming. There we go. And with any luck, I didn't break anything. Let's get rid of these. And there we go. It's out of there. Man, it's a lot of glue. Holy shit. That's all glue, I think. Yeah, it looks like hide glue. You know, animal hide glue. Anyway, well, that's, so what do we got here? So it's 12:17, so that's, I mean, roughly half an hour. There's what we got. I didn't break the dovetail. I got to get all that glue in there. Got to get all that out. Let's see what else. Got a little bit of the top came out there. But overall, that's pretty good. Can't ask for better, I guess. Anyway, so there we go. About half an hour. Got the neck off. So yeah, I'll do another. Maybe I'll do another video when I'm cleaning it up and getting it adjusted so that it goes back in there. Man, that's a lot of glue. All right. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video if you did like it. And I'll see you next time, which shouldn't be too long.